Hey guys, I'm only a few minutes late this time, but I'm on my way to the court. But we paused for a second this morning. Jamie made a phone call to Sheriff David Ward directly and spoke with him directly, and I'm going to pass on the camera so I can drive to court, and he's going to tell you the story, and then I'll expound on how I think and feel about that.
Morning, again.
Hi Jamie. Hi Maureen.
Well, I as she said, I did make the call to Sheriff Ward, which was a difficult call for me to make, to remain cordial, and there's some rumors that we had.
Turn left onto Hastings Avenue, then turn right onto Campbell Drive.
That we had lit a candle, a remembrance candle, and which is absolutely,
yeah, both when we were there at the Lavoy Memory.
Yeah.
Turn right onto Campbell Drive, then turn left onto West Charleston Boulevard.
I told him that that's absolutely absurd. I am from Burns, and I do understand the fire danger. And
no lighters, no cigarettes,
no cigarettes. We were vaping.
Yep. I was vaping.
Turn left onto West Charleston Boulevard.
So sorry about that. We got the map talking, telling us where to go because we have
never memorize things because I'm always multitasking.
So anyway, what we've uncovered the individual responsible for the fire, and he is actually, it goes by the name of Goblin Seaman on Facebook and Twitter.
He's been around a long time. Common troll, always trying to do things to hurt us, destroy us, defame us, decharacterize us, assassinate our character, and physically on the ground will go around following us, stalking us, taking pictures. Oh wait, wasn't my vehicle? He got a picture of my vehicle at the Lavoy Finicum Memorial, and then bragged about that, then bragged about being there. So all that
and bragged about being there 5 minutes after we had left. Obviously, he was there when we were there, because he did take a picture of the rig. So
all that information is now going where?
Yep. Where
is it going?
It's going to the sheriff's, Harney County Sheriff's Office, care of David Ward. So, old Mr. Goblin Seaman, we're on you, and we are not going to stop until you're held accountable.
Continue on West Charleston Boulevard for 1 mile.
We really are.
Yeah,
someone already knows, I think, that who he really. I've heard rumors that people know who he really is, or they think they know who he really is. So if they're closer, getting closer, send that information. We'll be happy to send it. Do not
turn
harass
left.
him. Do not contact him. Do not harass him. Let us handle this lawfully. Even if the sheriff doesn't do it right, give him a chance to do it right. Let us put this in his hands and give him that opportunity to handle this right. He thought we lit a candle there, and I think that means he was potentially going to investigate Jamie and I. But we're going to give him the actual information where this man brags about being there, lighting fires and destroying things.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto West Oakey Boulevard.
Turn all that over and let him investigate it. Give him the opportunity to deal with it. But if you do know his real name, please send it to Sheriff David Ward. Don't even send it to me. Just send it to Sheriff David Ward. Let him have it.
And if you're not comfortable, doing that, I will accept his name and I will send it to Sheriff Ward.
Yeah, him or me. Yeah, Jamie would be. Yeah, Jamie would be actually the person to send it to.
I'd be more than happy to forward that information. And if you're uncomfortable, don't send me your name. I don't need to know who you are. Just personal message me with the information, and I will send it to David Ward. So, also, I'm not very tech savvy when it comes to Facebook and everything, so I'm gonna have to
turn left onto West Oakey Boulevard.
How to screenshot and copy and paste and all that stuff, and that's I'm just not very good at electronics. I've been a carpenter my whole life, so.
Continue on West Oakey Boulevard for 1 mile.
This information, please either copy and send it to the website that you can find it for David Ward at Harney County Sheriff's Office, and copy and paste those screenshots of Goblin Seaman and the articles there that are pertain to this. So It was a pleasant conversation, even with the accusation. And I explained to him that I am from Burns. I do understand the fire danger and hazard out there, and there's no way that we would light a candle, because and the way I see it is Lavoy has lit a candle in so many hearts and so many minds that we don't need to light a candle out there.
No, the candle's been lit.
Oh, and it is torching right now.
All through this nation.
All through this nation.
And it is a positive movement. His education is still valued by many and being spread by many. There is nothing else we need to do. All we did was spend some time in quiet prayer and in remembrance and left. We weren't even there that long.
No, we were there maybe 15, 20 minutes.
We didn't want it sensationalized or, you know, like we shared the story with you that we were there and gave you some photographs and a little video. But we even felt odd about even doing that because really it was just more of a private moment of our own private remembrance. And that's all we wanted it left to be. We didn't want to make a big deal or draw a huge amount of attention to it. But apparently those trolls follow everything I do, and they have to go and try and do something to hit and get under the skin of all of us. It's not just attacking me personally at all to try to get under, even though he keeps calling me out. He calls me Moo. Yep. Sergeant Moo. Keeps saying, Sergeant Moo, look what I've done. Sergeant Moo, look at this. Sergeant Moo, look at me. Me. Well, go ahead. I mean, go on with your bad self. But, you know, and what he really wants to, keep incriminating yourself. What he really wants to do is get under your guys' skin and antagonize you guys. So don't respond to it, except for, since he has committed something that potentially could have some criminal effect to it with what he did.
No. There's no potential about it. That is criminal. That is arson.
That's arson. It is. And if that is what he's done and it's proven, and I believe he's bragged about it, except he didn't use the words, I lit a fire. He did not use those words. But he said he was there just 5 minutes after, and he made sure we understood it was him that changed the way it looked. He made sure to say over and over, it doesn't look like that now. So he's, you know, under a veiled amount of information admitting, but it's in a veiled way. So he's also not fully incriminating himself. He was veiled about it. So it will have to be investigated. Yeah. It will. Yes. Because it's not like he said, I did exactly this, and this. But he does admit to being there right after we left, not 5 minutes after we left, physically left Lavoy Finicum's memorial site where he was murdered. He admits that, and he admits that it looks very, very different. Look at my pictures. So he sends pictures of the cross removed and things like that. Now, that...
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Western Avenue.
Correct something and clarify something. There is a stump of wood that was charred. That was there when we got there.
Yes, it was.
That was there. Yes. That stump of wood was old, and I don't know what that came from, some other burning at some other time, but that was there when Jamie and I got there. So that was a burned stump.
Turn left onto Western Avenue.
What? We don't know what they were. I mean, obviously a tree or part of a tree, something. But we don't know if it was part of the memorial or we don't know that. I mean, the other memorial decorations. We don't know that.
And I wanted to reiterate a little bit about.
Continue on Western Avenue for a half mile.
That area has a extra special meaning to me. Not only is it the murder.
Turn right onto South Highland Avenue, then turn right.
But at that, I made a choice to stop my life and fight for a good reason and fight for the liberty.
Turn right toward West Oakey Boulevard, then turn right onto West Oakey Boulevard. In a quarter mile, slight right onto South Highland Drive.
Ever do anything to desecrate that area? It's my home, and I made a choice to go stand. That's where my stand truly began, and I'm still standing.
On the record, Sheriff. This is for the sheriff. On the record, Sheriff David Ward.
Slight right onto South Highland Drive, then turn right onto South Highland Avenue.
Respect. We didn't even do it unintentionally or accidentally. We prayed, we spoke, I did a little video, I took some photos, and we left.
Turn right onto South Highland Avenue.
This goblin scene who takes credit for arriving not 5 minutes after I left, but also before we left, he was passing by, and there were vehicles passing by that were suspicious that I just had to ignore since they weren't harassing.
In 800 feet, turn left onto Scotland Lane.
Shouted at us. But one of those vehicles that passed by did take a photo of my vehicle, and that man, Goblin Scene, posted.
Turn left onto Scotland Lane, then turn left onto Western Avenue.
For basically watching me and taking photos of my vehicle. I don't care. I don't feel threatened. I'm not scared. That way?
You said left.
Yeah, it should be left. That looks like the freeway. I'm going all around the city except for the right, because I
turn left onto Western Avenue.
But on the record, there, Sheriff David Ward, we did nothing, absolutely nothing wrong.
Left.
I know that you know that already. I should not even have to say.
Continue on Western Avenue for 1 mile.
If you truly investigate this, I suspect you will call me. And
or
Jamie
me.
Again.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
And you will ask us questions. I hope that you investigate this, and I will cooperate in your investigation. I will do everything I can for you to understand exactly what we conducted there. If you need to know anything further than this video, I suspect that you should be calling me. I'm assuming and expect, not suspect, I'm expecting that you should be calling me if you're truly doing an investigation. And I would thank you for doing one. This person, Goblin Seam, has been going around, Seaman, whatever, disgusting troll online, all right? Nothing I can do about that, but he has been going around and harassing numerous supporters, peaceful supporters, and taking our photos and damaging, trying to damage our reputations with lies and deceit and slander. Already has done a lot of things wrong. Nothing I can do, but if he crossed the line and he is responsible for any fires that went on up there, I would like to see that he's held accountable if you find that in your investigation. But I'll tell you what, it was not Jamie and I. On the record, we did nothing wrong. We never would do anything like that, not even accidentally.
I spent 2 months up there guarding it. So, and I do love my hometown, and I love the beauty of it. And it really hurts my heart that anybody would ever intentionally destroy such beauty. So, you know, I'm with, if you're going to investigate this, which I'm expecting you to do so, and I will help in any way that I can. And so feel free to call me if you need any information. We're going to shoot you those screenshots, and like I said before, I do have other people that care about this situation, and they are currently doing the research to try to find out the name of this individual. So I think that's about all I got on this, unless you have more to add.
Yeah, I kind of do. I mean, we go there in remembrance, and people just constantly keep destroying it. I mean, I don't even know, like...
In 800 feet, turn left onto South Las Vegas Boulevard.
Safely and peacefully, without people being vile and disgusting almost every time, especially like only certain people that go visit it. And if it's shared, if those people are somebody that they're targeting and attacking, then they go in after and they keep destroying it, and it's only to hurt everybody out there. And I know that, and I thought about that. I thought if I visit this and I share this, I thought about it, that could potentially bring attention, negative attention, and cause another destruction again. I actually had that thought cross my mind.
We both did.
And now I just feel responsible in a way that that I still went through with the decision, sharing with you guys. I tried to minimize it, but it's like I can't do anything. I can't go have my own moment of remembrance of somebody that I find positively impactful, and then have someone turn around and go and desecrate that. And
turn left onto South Las Vegas Boulevard.
Another American that did that. And I would never do that to whoever that person is, or any person. Even if I don't agree with their political opinions, their agenda, or their methodology, or their way they report, or who they hate and lie, I would never go do that. I know they don't even care about what I think right now. But it's like I don't have the freedom because my voice is out there. I don't have the freedom to have my own private moment or even share that moment with people that actually do care. Like, I can't go there ever again. That's kind of how I feel right now. I cannot ever go there again because I don't want it disrespected just because I showed up. Or if I go there again, I will never publicize it again. Ever again. And my freedom is being infringed on because it inhibits me. But whatever.
This individual is not making a statement. He's not. Everything that he's doing.
Continue on South Las Vegas Boulevard for 1 mile.
And it has nothing to do with the political aspect of this situation. It has absolutely nothing to do with it. So, you know, this individual is just evil. Has nothing to. He has his agenda is chaos. His agenda is pain.
So I want to apologize to the Finicum family.
Absolutely.
I apologize that I showed up and I shared it. I should have just kept it private and said nothing. If I ever visit again, I will never publicize. I will never speak to it again. If I ever visit again, I will never, ever do that again. I apologize because you shouldn't be put through this. I know you probably know about this too. And I apologize that I brought attention. I know that I meant to only bring positive attention to share. I know my intent. And I know you guys know that, but I will never, ever, ever put you or anybody in that position again. So for the negative attention that came with this, I apologize that actually came to fruition. I guess I am still so freaking naive and hopeful that people wouldn't be so disgusting. I'm sorry.
And yeah, I'm just blown away that this is even happening. But there is evil out there, and there are people that just thrive on this chaos and the pain they can inflict on other individuals.
Oh yeah, I know they're happy that I'm all upset. I'm sure they're gonna celebrate.
We're all
that.
upset.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that we're all upset. Yeah,
Mr. Goblin Seaman. This one will come back to bite you, and I hope and pray that you are held accountable to the full extent. To the full extent.
In 600 feet, turn left onto South 7th Street. Turn left onto South 7th Street, then turn left onto Hoover Avenue.
No retribution. Let others handle this. There are family.
Turn left onto Hoover Avenue.
Other supporters that are handling this responsibly. Do not
turn left onto South 8th Street, then turn left onto Gas Avenue.
It's not worth any trouble that you can get.
Turn left onto Gas Avenue.
Worth it at all. Stay away.
Turn left onto Gas Avenue.
And let's not give him the satisfaction of blowing this up. It's already blown up to the point where that it needs to be, so that we can get the investigation taken care of.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto East Clark Avenue.
Held accountable for his actions.
Exactly, and that is all.
Turn left onto South 11th Street.
Like I said before, if you know this individual's name, please
use the left lane to turn left onto South Maryland Parkway.
David Ward.
In 600 feet, slight left onto East Clark Avenue.
Go ahead and shoot.
Turn left onto South 13th Street, then turn left onto East Bonneville Avenue.
So,
I don't know how I got all the way out here.
Turn left onto South 14th Street.
Kind of wondering where she's taking us.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Lewis Avenue.
we're talking over her.
So we're gonna get off here. You guys, you'll see us later on, I'm sure. We're gonna get off here. Okay, love you guys. Bye.